Calling all pet lovers, the Coon Rapids Pet Fair is returning to Riverview Park this fall and promises a doggone good time. Members of the community are invited, along with their well-behaved furry friends on a leash. The pet fair draws up to 600 people annually to Riverview Park.
We have many different vendors that come out and showcase their products and services, and we have room for more this year. So if you do have a pet-focused business or service industry line, you can sign up online. It's very economical. It's a chance to interact with very pet-focused people that are at this event. People love to look at new products and services.
The Coon Rapids Pet Fair takes place Saturday, September 21st from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Riverview Park. In addition to vendors, activities include kids' games, a pet walk, canine demonstration, a pet costume contest, and more. For more information on the free event or to sign up to be a vendor, just log on to coonrapidsmn.gov/petfair. The event is held rain or shine. Calling all amateur photographers, entries are being accepted for the 2024 photo contest, which is put on annually by the Coon Rapids Arts Commission. Each year, the contest rules remain the same. Amateur photos are accepted from both youth and adults. But the one thing that changes is the theme. This year's contest theme is Teamwork in Coon Rapids. Photographs must have been taken within Coon Rapids city limits in 2022 or later and not previously been published or entered into other contests. Photos will be judged on creativity, quality, and how an image expresses the entrant's creative ideas. The deadline to enter the contest is Friday, September 13th. For a complete list of rules, just log on to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. Cash prizes will be awarded.
Pickleball is probably the #1 item that people request.
There are dozens of neighborhood parks all around Coon Rapids in need of an update. And now the city wants to get your views on what you want to see in the future at your local park.
Going forward, we're looking at different smaller elements within parks rather than one larger renovation per se.
The city wants to know which parks you use, how often, what you like, and what could be improved.
Ultimately, we'll take the data from the surveys, put it together, look at it as staff. We'll present it to the commission for their knowledge.
To take a brief survey on your local city park, simply go to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov/parks survey. Let the city know what you want to see in the future in your neighborhood park.
DWI!
It was a day of golf and games, all with a law enforcement twist. The Coon Rapids Police Association held their second annual charity golf tournament at Bunker Hills Golf Course. The nonprofit organization takes 100% of the funds raised and gives it back to the community.
We have a lot of requests that come up throughout the year, such as, ACBC food shelf, different things like that, whether there's an officer hurt or injured or killed on the line of duty. But we also have money that we earmark towards different programs we do within the police department, such as Shop with a Cop, our Christmas committee, where we do our Toys for Joy things each year, where we deliver Christmas gifts and food to families during Christmas time or during the holiday time.
There were 100 golfers playing in this year's event, which was up from last year, and they got help from several community partners and corporate sponsorships. Together, the Police Association raised nearly twice as much money as they did in year one of the tournament. In the industrial park in Coon Rapids, you'll find Average Joe's Archery. But this multi-level based program is far from average.
We've got anywhere from novice archers who are just starting to elite archers who are going to all the tournaments to try to make the U.S. team.
These competitive archers are involved in the Junior Olympic Archery Development Program.
Family. It's a word that we started this program on.
Coach Bob Nash co-owns Average Joe's and has helped train scores of archers and athletes.
We're one big family. We travel together, we shoot together, we even go out to dinner together as a group.
This is a competition set up on a compound bow.
18-year-old Calidora Manillo has been shooting compound bow for about 6 years. She coaches archers and grew up in the business that her mom helped build. Callie's best achievement was a third place at nationals in the team rounds.
I've met my best friends by competing against them.
Olympic archery is on the world stage in Paris, a stage that many here dream of.
Someday I see myself possibly as an Olympian. That's where I hope I can maybe get someday, but for now it's just a fun thing I get to do with friends.
Unfortunately, because of the style of equipment that I use, right now I'm not eligible to go to the Olympics. They only allow recurves in the Olympics.
This is a takedown recurve.
Americans Brady Ellison and Casey Caulfield earned a bronze medal in the mixed team event, something that everyone here at Joe's followed closely.
Brady's always fun to watch. He's been in the Olympics so many times. He's kind of been the poster child for male recurve for quite a while. And then it's been really cool watching Casey come up. She is a great shot, and it's really fun seeing a female perform at that high level.
Be it a recurve or compound bow, Average Joe's Archery invites you to their range to give it a try.
Whether it be hunting or recreational, or they want to be a high-level athlete, we like working with everybody.
Here's a quick recap of the Monday, August 5th City Council meeting. A new pedestrian bridge in Port Riverwalk will soon become a reality. On Monday night, the City Council awarded a contract for the project to Ames Construction in the amount of $4.6 million. The pedestrian bridge will be constructed over Coon Rapids Boulevard near Lilliput, connecting the Coon Creek Regional Trail on either side of the boulevard. Construction will start this fall and take about a year to complete. The project is mostly being funded with federal and state dollars. The proposed Highway 610 East River Road expansion project is moving into final design. This week, the City Council approved a letter of engagement with engineering consultant TKDA for $2 million. The project would add an off-ramp at East River Road for traffic on westbound 610 and an on-ramp for drivers at East River Road who want to head east on 610 towards Blaine. The project would be shovel-ready in about a year, but still needs another $20 million before construction can proceed. Comcast will continue to provide cable TV service in Coon Rapids for at least another 10 years. On Monday night, the City Council approved the franchise renewal with Comcast. The franchise fee will remain at 5% of Comcast's gross revenues from cable TV services for use of the public right-of-way. A 2.3% PEG fee is also included on cable subscribers' monthly bills. Both franchise and PEG fees are what allows CTN to operate television channels exclusively on Comcast. And that's a quick recap of the August 5th City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel. At Epiphany Assisted Living, it was time to celebrate the July birthdays. And that includes Al Monis. At 104, he still gets around.
Well, I didn't think I'd arrive this far, but I kept adding somehow.
You may think he's done having fun, but not Al. Back on July 5th, his birthday, he saw a Twins game at Target Field with family. Afterwards, they went to the Dakota in Minneapolis to listen to some live jazz. Al came to Coon Rapids in the 1970s after growing up in Canada with Hungarian roots.
My father was an immigrant from Hungary. I didn't know any English until I went to first grade.
He would go on to become a world traveler and linguist.
I met a girl in Wisconsin, and I married her.
He keeps a picture close by of his beloved wife, Bernice.
We married in India in an Indian church with Indian guests in 1953.
They spent 14 years living in India as missionaries while raising 2 boys. Al is fluent in Hindi.
I knew so much of other languages that it was a breeze.
Just before they left India, he got this picture of an Indian street scene from the artist.
He knew I had a radio and he couldn't afford one, but he was an artist, so he drew this picture. In exchange for my radio, he gave that picture.
To this day, Al has many friends stop by to socialize. He even gets letters.
I have a friend from South India. He's working in Colorado, and he keeps writing me and sending me cards.
And if you ask Al how to live to be 104,
avoid excessive alcohol and leave out tobacco. Inside us is a spirit that has to be nurtured. If that dies, you'll soon die. That's the way it is.
A local nonprofit clinic that specializes in hope, healing, and recovery has launched a new program to help those struggling with substance use disorders.
It's considered a high-intensity outpatient service.
In recent months, Canvas Health Coon Rapids introduced an outpatient substance use treatment program that clients spend an average of 3 months completing.
As an intensive outpatient program, we provide 10 hours of treatment per week. So that's 3 3-hour groups and 1 individual session.
The expansion builds upon the clinic's mental health and psychiatry programming, which has been offered in Coon Rapids for several years.
And finding the right provider is important to individuals. They really got to find a provider that they connect with. The relationship is actually one of the biggest impacts on making change.
The first step for those considering treatment is a call to the intake department at 651-777-5222. An appointment for a comprehensive assessment will be set up within 1 week. Once the assessment is complete, the assessor will make a recommendation for treatment at Canvas Health or make a referral to an outside program for more intensive needs like inpatient treatment.
We really work towards sobriety and getting people to maintain sobriety, but we also understand that this is a chronic condition. Substance use is a chronic condition. It doesn't just simply get cured and you're done. It needs to be cared for and treated long-term in different ways.
Have something at your home that needs to be picked up and recycled? For a limited time, you can get the trip charge waived from Certified Recycling, the company that services the Coon Rapids Recycling Center. All you have to do is pay the fee for the item you are recycling. City recycling funds will cover the $40 trip charge.
It's the first time that we've offered any sort of a curbside pickup program to what we have with recycling. We'll see how it goes. We'll watch and see if it's something that the residents are really loving and that we run out of the funding quick and we want to repeat it. We'll look at, is there a way we can fit it in again.
To request a recycling pickup at your home, just call Certified Recycling at 952-894-1448. Again, the $40 trip charge will be waived for Coon Rapids residents. The special will last until the end of the year or until the funds run out. To see a list of items that can be recycled and their prices, log on to certifiedrecycling.com.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.